right, what is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm gonna break down how I made $44,000 in just one day of trading. I know this looks unreal. I promise you, it is, bro. It blows my mind just thinking about how you can say easy the money comes in. I don't want to jinx it, but it's just like the first couple years of trading is so freaking difficult that you almost want to give up on your life pretty much. But then if you stick with it, it start making sense in about third year, it start making sense, the fourth year start making sense. And then about fifth year you start making a little bit of money. Sixth year you fuck bro. You take you take home a lot of money. Seventh year you're like unstoppable. That's me. The seventh year. And yeah, it's I don't know, man. I didn't want to make a video because I was like, it feels unreal to me. That yesterday I was up like 13,000. Today I'm up like 44,000. That is like what, $57,000. Over 57,000 in just two freaking trading days, and it's only has been like what, couple days into the market open. It's unreal. Couple days into the week, it's unreal and blows my mind. So without any further ado, I just want to quickly do a trade recap, what trades that I took, what made me take those trades, and how I entered, where I exited, what made me exit, where I take profits. Just gonna be a quick video, so yeah, you got it. All right, let's do this, yo. By the way, if you guys have not been watching my other videos, I'll quickly break down the time frames that I watch for my trading because it's super important in every single video that I break down. That means it's so freaking important. Every single video I break this down. All right. So time frames, I use 2-minute chart for first 30 minutes of the market open. So from 9:30 Eastern time to 10 o'clock. Then I use 5-minute chart from 10 to 11 Eastern time. Then I use 10-minute chart from 11 to 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then 3 to 4 I do not trade because I feel like that's when the smart money is mostly being more manipulative. So 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. Why? Don't ask me why. This is the system that I have developed over the years, and it has worked for me, has made me millions of dollars, and this is what I do. All right. So now most of the trades that I actually took were taken on a 2-minute chart because all the trades were actually opened before even 10 o'clock. So within first 30 minutes of the market open. So let me go over this. So what basically happened on Amazon was Amazon on an hourly chart. I'll show you what basically was going on. All right. Amazon on an hourly chart, when we had 200 simple moving average on an hourly chart sitting right at the top. And I actually drop these levels every single day in my Discord. You can see right here, every single day I drop my levels, what levels I'm watching and everything, and also in much more detail in a video as well. So I drop these levels, and all these levels are exactly the same, so I'm not just making anything up. Anyway, there was 200 moving average sitting at the top. I'm like, okay, hey, most of the time 200 moving average acts as a very strong resistance or very strong support or whatever it is. So that made me kind of a little bit, no, I wouldn't say biased, but the price action was biased. Price action started going down as soon as, like, look at this, in the pre-market we picked up a downtrend, we started pushing down, right? It started pushing down, and the moment a stock can break below the pre-market low with decent amount of volume and it's like decent push, you just know that it's a strong trendy stock for now. Okay, like this is the pre-market low right here, 202. As soon as the market opened, it just broke below the pre-market low. This is the pre-market action. It just broke below very nicely, and I was like, cool, okay, cool. And then it started pulling back. Now it broke below this level of 202.5. As you can see, I have this 202.5 level right here as well, that I posted 202.5. It broke below my 202.5 level, and I was like, okay, let's see if it comes back and retest. And that it did. But it wasn't a clean retest, but it started forming a little flag. Bro, keep your trading simple, man. Keep your trading simple. If you really want to make money in trading, stop doing that freaking, this gap fill or this fill or ICT or this or that. Nah, bro. Like people say, oh, this is diamond pattern, this is pennant, this is not a flag. It doesn't matter, bro. It can be a freaking dildo if it is, fucking. But as long as you know how to fucking catch it and make money. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's not a flag. Somebody commented on my other day post. She's like, oh, it's not a flag. It's a pennant. I'm like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck, yo? As long as you know how to actually catch it and make money. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. You can call it freaking whatever. And it started making a beautiful pattern. And that's why, bro, that anything hard, complicated, I just, me, my brain just cannot fathom the whole concept. So I don't go for complicated stuff. It has to be easy. A nice move down, a little pullback. It started giving me a little flag. And also, look at this. This is a flag pattern, right? What is it? Flag pattern, decent push, a little flag, and then break below. Decent push, pull back, break below. That was the reason why I entered. The only reason why I entered. And also we broke below the critical level. Was almost retesting. There was eight 8 exponential moving average there. These are my settings of 8 exponential moving average. And these areas are called confluence areas. So confluence is when there's more than one reason for you to jump into a trade. One push is coming from 80 MA. The other push is coming from break and retest of a level. The other push is coming from break below this flag. Bro, there's multiple reasons. That means people who trade break and retest, they're jumping into a trade. People who trade 8 exponential moving average rejects, they're jumping into puts. People who trade flag patterns, they're jumping into puts. And people like me who trade confluences of everything sitting at the same spot, they're jumping into puts. And hence it makes a nice move down. Look at this, nice move down. And then it started taking a little chill and little breather around here as well. Boom. Again, bro, trading is not meant to be complicated. Just keep it simple so you're actually able to follow through. That's all I would say. $200 mark, it's just 200, bro, 200. It's such a huge level. Around this 200, around this price point, I legit started taking profits. And if anybody here who was actually watching me live, can you just, even one person, if you, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. If you were actually watching me live on the Discord, can you just say yes? I actually, can you just confirm for new people who's watching my channel that I actually, let me know in the comments. I'll pin your comment that I actually took profits right at the bottom. Why and how? It was just 200 on every single stock. I took profits right at the bottom. How? Why? Maybe you can say I've been trading so long and I just know when it's just enough, because the volume, you can tell from the volume, you can tell from the momentum, you can tell from the critical levels, you can tell the way it kind of pulls back and everything. All right, this is the Amazon trade. Then I, at the same time, then I took Microsoft trade, and this Microsoft trade was pretty decent as well. Now Microsoft, what happened was on an hourly chart, Microsoft was doing all right. Let me show you the hourly chart of Microsoft. All right, this is the hourly chart of Microsoft right here. Look at this. Microsoft, I drew the levels, I sent the levels in my chat, and I'm not saying come join my chat, bro. You want to join the chat, join the chat. If you don't want to join the chat, don't join the chat. I don't care. All right. We print money anyway, bro. Anyway, we broke below a decent trend. We broke below this 200 simple moving average on an hourly chart. We broke below that. And then we are still like waiting for the market to open. As soon as the market opened, it broke below this pre-market low, confirming that it's a solid downtrend. It tried to pick up and got rejected. Sweet, no stress. I'm not in a trade. I'm not even watching this yet. And then it started pulling back roughly around here. Look at this. What's happening here? It made a decent push, right? And then this is the ORB level. That means first 15 minutes of the market open. Like this is the first 15 minutes of the market open. Let me show you. First 15 minutes of the market open. The first candle, the highs and the lows of the first 15 minutes of the market open. Always mark that on your charts, because they usually it's usually very, very critical, solid level. Anyway, now what happened was it started having a little bit of a breather around there. That means a breather means a little pullback is happening. That means it's given me another flag pattern, or whatever pattern you like to call it. Right, look at this, giving me another nice pattern, and I was like, oh my god, this looks really, really, really clean, right? And I was like, this looks really clean, and yes, bro. I said Microsoft below 414 for 410 puts. So I took this trade right below this 414.10. The moment it broke below this flag, took this trade all the way to the literally to the bottom. Again, took profits right at the bottom. Now, why did I actually take profits at the bottom? I'll show you the hourly chart and what was actually going on the hourly chart. If you have a look at this hourly chart, first things first, I was not expecting it to make such a nice move, man. It made a very nice move from 414 to down to this, like, broke below previous yesterday's low of the day. But last time when we actually were around this area, we made a huge bounce from this level. Bro, prices went in one day. It went from 410.5 all the way up to 420.5. That's a $10 bounce. In my brain, I'm just like, okay, last time when we hit this price, it made such a huge bounce. It might be a chance that prices might make another bounce the moment it hits that price. That's exactly what happened. The moment it started touching around this, moment it started actually bouncing around this, I'm not going to say that I took profits right at the bottom. The moment it started bouncing around this, I'm like, oh, this don't look very, very good. And, look at this candle at the bottom, not the sexiest candle. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm out of here. So I took profits on this. This is Microsoft trade. And then I had SPY pretty much at the similar time. Now, there were three trades that I opened: Microsoft, SPY, and QQQs within the same 1 minute mark. So I had, at the one stage, I was holding Amazon, Microsoft, SPY, QQQs, SPX. There were 5 trades that I was holding. Now, is this something that you should be doing? I don't know. But is this something that you learn as you get older or as you get mature as a day trader? Yes. This is something that you learn as you get mature in your trading. Definitely, because you learn how to hold yourself. And because people say, how do you manage multiple trades? No, it's not about the trades. It's how do you manage yourself? Bro, trade, you don't have to manage. You open a trade, you can chill. But it's how do you manage yourself when multiple trades are open, right? So at the same time, I took this trade on SPY. It was just pulling back, bro. It broke below the pre-market low. Nice push. Got rejected off the 80 exponential moving average. And also a break and retest of that level was happening. Then I waited. I'm like, okay, let's see. Then I jumped in and puts around here because the confluence of 8 exponential moving average, confluence of break and retest of a level. I jumped in puts here and it made a nice move down. And again, took profits right at the bottom. And it was absolutely beautiful. Around the same time, I was... You're going to be like, man, this guy's crazy. No, just even if you catch one name, bro, that's cool too. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to catch everything. Around this time, around SPX, what basically happened was I saw SPX chart. It broke below this 200 moving average on a 5-minute chart. This is the ORB level, what I told you before. It broke below ORB 200, and it came back to retest this. Now, break and a retest of 200 moving average, break and a retest of ORB level, break and a retest of this little flag pattern that formed early in the day, and also this 8 exponential moving average, and it gives me this bearish as fucking candle. I took this trade right here, literally sold right at the bottom, and this was like a 100% trade. I think the contracts, I did like 10 contracts. The contracts were like $10.50-60. Those contracts went up to like $22. That means $1,000 a contract turned into $2,200. And that's like I did 10 contracts that I made just like straight clean cut 10 grand straight from there. And then I had SPY trade, made a big move. I had QQQs as well at the same time. Because QQQs was making a nice move too. Similar stuff. Exactly same kind of trade. Same time. Broke below the critical level, giving me a little pullback. 8 exponential moving average, break and retest of a level. Jumped in here. Stop loss literally on the other side of this critical level. I'm like, sweet. The bet that I was taking was if we break below this $500 mark, we're going to make a very nice move down. And it broke below 500. And it made a nice move down, took profits right at the bottom, and it made it, bro, it printed. Now, it wasn't just me who's printing. You know who else printed? Let me show you. Now, for me, the market opens at 12:30 at night because I'm in Australia right now, right? So, look at this. All right, let's have a look. What's happening here? Look at this, yo. Look at the profits. 90, 200, 576. What is this? 85%, 402, 383, 300, 388, 718, 1500. Like, bro, just keep looking at this. Right? It's not just me. 1400. Bro, these are my students. They all can see my screen in the real time while I'm trading. 2800, 328, 220, 150. And, you know, it's like first time doing live trading with my money. Look at this. Yo, with one contract. Is it 600, 600, 400, 1300, 600, 1600, 1000, 360, 462, 265, 434, 250, 3. Oh my god. This keeps going, yo. This keeps going. Like, look at this. 6500, 725. This keeps going. 871, 3800. $1,000, $1,000, 555, 800. Oh my god, 10,000. Imagine making 10,000 in a day. Would your life be different? 1,000. The reason why I'm showing you this is because, bro, I like to celebrate everybody's success. This makes me so much happier. Oh my god, 10,000, 10,000. We have everybody just printed, man. This is absolutely crazy. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Crazy, yo. Crazy. Absolutely fire. Yeah, nah. Wow. Anyway, but yeah. Also, now, if you do want to learn how to print money like this, check out the link. It'll be right here. Click the link, fill your application form, and I got you. We'll have a conversation. All right. That's all. Please comment under the video if you liked the video, and it was just a quick trade breakdown video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Goodbye.